right, 2 chains, the wrapper. You're doing perfect. This truck, so I gotta make him work on it. Let's get loaded. There's Sammy.
Hi.
Gold, you see? Above my pay grade. We're badass. That's unfortunate. What's going on, everybody? We're back, Piece and Grease, with another square body video. We're going to do a few different things in this video. We got to deliver some firewood. I'm going to show you how I make a little side hustle when it's available. I usually have a different truck, but we're using the C50. We got a load in the trailer right now. It's, what is today? Thursday. Got delivered at noon. We're down here messing around with the K-10. I guess we could call it a K-20. I don't know. Still the same truck. But you've seen us put the 4-inch lift on it. And then we have bolted on a set of 17 by 12 US mag slots. Those are awesome. They're not 12, 17 by 10. I'm sorry. So we had those on the Army truck for a minute. Got 35 BFGs. We don't have the lift done. We still got to put the shocks on it. And then I'll have to get some brake lines and stuff. Wyatt will be here from school today. And we are going to work on it when he gets home. Put some shocks on it. There's a few issues with this truck when we bought it, and we knew it. This is why this truck came here, was for us to work on it. And it had some parts taken out of it out in its previous life. The truck had an Idaho title, but it came from California. I got it from a guy in Indiana. You know the deal. But I got the Idaho title. So, somewhere along its life, they parked it, and somebody bought, stole, took, loaned, given the steering column out of it and the pedals. And they just left this stuff hanging. It's all in good shape, but there's nothing to bolt it to. I have right here, the truck came here with a set of hydraulic clutch pedals and a stick shift column with a key in it. That's important. So it should just go right in. It's on the lift right now. The reason I don't want to move it off the lift is we're going to pull this motor out of it because we're not sure what kind of condition it's in. We did fire it up. You've seen it run. It don't run good. It smokes. I'm going to start getting it. There's no exhaust. I'm going to get the starter off of it, pull the hoses. We're going to keep all the small block related externals, throw them in the bed, the alternator, the starter, the belts, the hoses, the distributor cap, the plugs, the wires. We knew all that stuff worked, so we won't get rid of none of that. The reason I'm taking the motor out is I'm not sure how good it runs, and we want to clean this truck. We want to get that firewall clean, power wash everything. And the goal with this truck, it's still got nice clean. There's a little rust here and there, but the goal with this truck would be to eventually get the AC back to working, stick shift, 4-speed, small block, the great American dream. You know, that's what this truck's going to be. Slots, vintage paint, clean it up, make the interior nice, put speakers in it, make it run good, start good. That way anyone can drive it. My arm's getting tired. We call it Wyatt's truck, but it's a family type project. So when he gets here, I'll have him help me put the shocks on it and the steering. I got to take the steering drag link off of the other steering arm I took off, and then we'll have steering. Before he gets home today, I'm going to raise it up and get all the bolts out, get everything ready. I'm going to take all the bell housing bolts out. I'm going to take 2 cross member bolts out. I'll leave it just in there with 2 bolts. But I'll have it completely loose from the motor. I'll take the starter off. There's no exhaust. We'll have the motor mounts out. Fuel pump unhooked. It's not hooked up to anything. And then we'll get the hood off. And you've seen me do it 15 times already. We'll jerk this motor out. And we'll save all that stuff. The radiator's too small for what's going back in it. But we'll save the radiator for a rainy day. You never know when one springs a leak. I got a better front bumper with bumperettes. We're going to take the grill out. When we take the motor out, we're going to spray wash everything with solvent. We'll suds this whole thing up. We'll clean everything. We're going to put a different hood on it. The hood's been dented and bondoed, so we're either going to put a stock clean hood on it, or we'll put a tasteful cow hood on it. Maybe we put the hood off my big blue truck on it for the time being. and then I get a new hood later. Whatever has to happen. I like hoods on stuff, but we'll keep cleaning it up, and I'm going to get to work because I say more work, less talk. That's what we're doing. I got a pool issue. I'll show you that here in a minute. Another wild scenario I'm going through is I have a swimming pool next to my barn. Greatest thing ever. When it's hot, you come out here, jump in the pool, you weld in shorts, you burn your legs, you get in the pool, you get poison ivy, you get in the pool. It didn't rain for about 60 to 70 days, and we was traveling quite a bit, and we didn't have to use very many chemicals in the pool. I came down here one day, and the pool was green. That's unfortunate. The reason that's unfortunate is I couldn't get it clean. I kept putting hundreds of dollars of chemicals in it, and it was green, and I was sweeping it, but I couldn't see what I was sweeping. There was a massive pile of leaves that blew in there, unbeknownst to me, and I didn't look at it for a few days because it got cold, and some algae set in, and I couldn't win. So I had to drain the pool. 26,000 gallons of water. I got about 6 inches of water in it now. It won't suck no more. I got to get a pump to finish that, and I got to get some rubber boots, and I got to get in there and clean the pool. And the only reason I'm telling you this is so you've probably lived it. This is about the 4th or 5th year of me having this pool. They wear you out. So we got to clean the pool. Then we got to fill the pool up to where it'll filter, treat it, more money, put a closing kit in it, let it churn, and then lower it back down past the levels. So I'm just sharing what's going on in the piece and grease. So everything's moving along. We'll show some work. I promise. We got work to come, but we got to give these updates. I got new rims for Dick Banjo. They're chrome. They're 14 wides with more offset. That's why I didn't paint the front wheels. Everybody gave me crap. You should paint them front wheels. You should paint them front wheels. I was going to get rid of the back wheels all along. I may not get rid of them. I may just take them off this. They're super heavy. They don't stick out as far as I want. These are old school. Look at those. 16 5x14 chrome Barts. A ramp truck update. We'll just keep going. I love the way this is turning out. Look at that. I had this vision in my head of tapering that rear end. I just took a lot of grinding with a cutoff wheel, 6-inch cutoff wheel. I got my straight line, my backbone. I got my wheel arches. I got my fuel tank in. Fuel tank is in. It's hooked up, and it's got fuel in it. That's a big move forward. The next step will be working on this, clutch pedals, tranny cooler, transmission cooler, all the good stuff. That's enough of an intro. Let's get to work. All right, here we are, getting ready to head out, deliver a little firewood, little side hustle. I got to drive about 45 minutes to get this, and I got to buy it, and I got to buy the diesel, and then I sell it. And I try to sell it local. I don't go too far. I try to sell it. I always sell it without dumping it. And if I can't sell it, I dump it, and then I burn it. It's block wood from a sawmill where they're making skid runners, and it's not all kinds of stuff above my pay grade. But it sells pretty good around here in Ohio. Didn't sell that good last year. A couple years ago when people had more money, I sold like 50 loads. But I don't advertise as much because I only got the old C50. So we're going to crawl up in it again, fire up the old machine. Probably got 400,000 miles on it by now. So it's been a journey in this thing, but we're going to head out and deliver some firewood. Keeps people warm, so anything for $1. All right, here we are at an undisclosed location. We'll get her dumped. We'll go get another load. Oh, yeah, I broke my ankle. Gold, you see? Here she is. All righty, we made it. We're about an hour from home. Looks like there's a traffic jam on the highway, so we're going to try to stay away from that on the way home. take a little more country way, but you can see there's wood everywhere. They used to take me out back, but they keep wanting me to come over here to this front load, but whatever. It's all the same. Let's get loaded. All right, we're all loaded up. Gotta get up there and knock them down a little bit, throw them in the corners. It's a lot of wood. I sell this wood for anywhere, depending on where you're at, $325 to $350. But I gotta buy it and I gotta haul it. Takes me a couple hours to go get it and get home. So I don't make a killing, but it puts money in your pocket. And I have this equipment. As long as the truck's running good, the trailer's got air in the tires, we'll just keep delivering wood. So you know how it goes. Today with prices of stuff, you never have enough money. You can't make enough money to survive and live the way you want to live and the way you see other people living. So you just got to keep hustling. There's Sammy.
Hi.
Where you been?
School.
What'd you do today?
I don't remember because I don't remember that.
I never could remember either. When I got home, neither could Wyatt.
Yeah, hi Wyatt.
What's up?
All right, we got I got a little help to help me get the hood off. He don't like being on film, but it's his truck, so I gotta make him work on it. Say hi.
What's up?
There he is. He got his hair cut. He got tired of looking like me, I guess. We're gonna pull the hood off this thing. Sorry, I got my thumb in the way. We're gonna get the hood off. I'm gonna have him help me put the shocks on it. That way we can get it off the lift and we can get it away from the poles so we can start getting the doors open, get the interior cleaned out and everything. But I'm gonna pull this motor out tonight, I think. Should come right out. So I'm gonna have him help me pull the hood off. Oh, I can't reach it. Go ahead, start taking them out. Just go ahead, yeah. Hold it on there. Yeah. Here, I'll take the bolts. Keep doing that 3 more times. That one was tight.
Whoa.
God dang.
My shoulder's hurting the other day.
Lifted too much?
Yeah.
What'd you bench, 400?
No, 160, like 4. That's not good though.
Up on there. Both hands.
Can't see it, man. You ain't a very good fit in there, dude. Don't got no room.
There you go. To the other side. You're doing perfect.
There you go.
4 for 4, baby. Do the other side. Spring pressure. Alright, set the drill down.
Now what?
We gotta take it off. Get your hands under it. Use that strength. Pick it up. Pick it up. Go forward. Yeah. Keep coming. Watch that stuff.
Oh, I see it.
Going to the back. We're badass. Got it. All right, now we got the hood off. Now we can do some work. I'm gonna throw it up on the lift real quick. I'm gonna look under it, make sure nothing's moved. You always want to check your arms on your lift. Make sure they're still where you put them. It's in various options, and like a fool, I didn't read the instructions because I'm a guy. So now I gotta find what goes to what. So there's the bolt for the front shocks. Say these long ones go on the back. Let me double check. Okay, so they got a smaller one for the bottom. The shock says top, up, So we're gonna listen to what they say. We'll put that bottom one in. I use a little WD-40 to help them go in. Now I gotta find the bolts. All right, Wyatt, here's your first lifted shot. It's a proud moment, the boys' first lift kit. That says top goes up. So this is the top.
Let's squat it.
It goes in here. See if you can compress it. Squeeze it.
Oh.
See what you got.
What do you mean
Push it in. See, it's a shot. See if you can push it in. Oh yeah! Look at him, ultimate tough man. Oh, he's gonna poke a hole in his guts.
All right, man.
All right, get it. Look right here. So here goes this part. Goes up in here. And then slide your bolt in.
Right here?
Yeah, line that up. It goes in here. Stick your bolt through. Line them up. Get in there if you want. There you go. There you go.
Oh, I can't tell if that thing's lined up.
Yeah. Push her in. Push her in some more. There's a hole back here. There you go. All right. Good job. Now, this goes in here. And you're going to have to compress it a little bit and stick that in. Put the bolt in your left hand and use your right hand and push up on it and line them holes up. This is why they leave the little straps on. Use both hands to take it up farther than you need. Go. Push it up. Push it up. All right, now get your bolt ready. Put your bolt in. Hold on a second. We might need a hammer. Here. Stick the bolt in there. It'll go. Stick your bolt in there and give her a little tap. Tap that head. Hit that head a little bit. Soft. Hold on a second. She ain't up in there.
Where's the nail at, dude?
Huh?
Where's you got the nail at?
Here. A nail. That's what
Screw. Screw, whatever it is.
That's what we need to do. Let me get under here and help you. You take the bolt. I'll get it lined up. All right, go.
It ain't lined up, dude.
What do I need to do? Tap it gently, straight on. There you go. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Perfect. Perfect. You know what?
What's up?
You can't get no better than perfect. All right, step out. Let me get some tools. Yep.
I know that.
All right, here we are. So, Wyatt hasn't done a lot of wrenching, and that's all right. Kid's got a lot of different stuff. He's been playing football up for the last 3 years up until this year. So, it's natural that they don't know exactly what's going on, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, this time we're putting the bolts back on. It's ready to go. Here, I'll show you. Here, come under here. Every little bit helps. You hold the drill. Stick her on there. And when you hear them ooga doogas, give her some. Go. All right, a little more. Keep her on there. That's good.
How do I know when to quit?
You learn. You learn as you go. There's no, there's torque specs on stuff, but we don't follow them. Same thing right here. Go ahead.
Where?
That bolt. The top bolt.
This far here?
Yes, sir. All right. That's it, man. That's all you got to do. Now let's put the other one on. Pretty simple. Now you put your first shock roll. Watch your head. All right. It's hard to believe that a kid of mine isn't a professional wrench, but this is why we're here. This is why we got this truck. I'm not insulting you. This is learning. This is great. I'm proud. This is encouraging. That's how you learn stuff, man. Your dad. Let me get some more. Let me get the other shot. Okay. All right. Here we have a Rough Country Premium Shock Absorber. N3 maybe it's called. I don't know. All right. Here we go. Round 2. Let's put the next one on. Get up in there. Hold the shock. Top bolt's a little bit longer. You don't need that yet. Good deal. All right. Now watch them sharp edges.
Where?
Right here. Put your shock up in there first. So.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now let's get the bottom one. All right. See what you can do. Give her the squeeze. Give her the squeeze.
Oh, I went too far up.
No, it's all right. Go up again. That way it slides down on you. And you gotta give it the old ultimate strongman hold. She's still a little tight. Hold on a second. Open this up. Yeah. Get in there. Let me see. Let me look at it real quick.
It ain't nowhere close.
She ain't close, he said. Got too much paint. Go over and get that hammer on the other side. Got too much paint in the hole. Thanks, sir.
Yep.
Come on. So,
Looks like it's in there, dude.
it's not in there that good. It ain't going through. The things are kind of spread out.
Now they're spread out.
I hate being on that shock like that. I can't get it to go through the other side. This is the things you gotta figure out. Why she won't fit. The other one goes right in. I punched my fucking mouth out.
You did?
I did hit myself a little bit, but it didn't hurt.
Have you ever done that?
Oh yeah. I've been hurt every way a person can get hurt. We gotta get physical. No such thing as an easy job. I think it's been bent. The bracket's been bent before. Need a longer bolt. Go over and bring that box here. That's a lot of her problem.
Bring the whole box?
Yeah. All right, here we are. We're back. We got a longer bolt. Get your impact there. I might have messed it up. Get the impact. Give me some hits on there till you feel it tighten up. You'll see the bracket start squeezing up. 2 hands will help you. Keep going. It's all right. Keep going. All right. Alright, that bolt is being a pain. Alright, get ready to do this top one.
We're right here.
Yep, no, up here where the shock is. Hold on, I ain't ready. Alright, go ahead. Alright, let me see this. This guy's being a pain. We'll fight that later on down the road. We'll have to deal with that guy again. And it won't be ugly. It won't be pretty. Alright, let's put the back ones on. Raise the truck up more. Grab a shock.
I'm really good at everything.
He's real good at everything. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so they said you knew purchase for the back, which is the original ones. They're junk. They never come off in good shape. We're going to put these on. He's bench pressing it. Look here.
Yeah, I'm bench pressing.
See this indention right here in the frame?
Yeah.
That's where the shock will go. They got that indention there. I already took the bracket off. See this? It goes in there. We got to tighten this up. I'll put the other one on. This helps you with your hands. Getting good at stuff. Alright, now this one's up front because this is a 3/4 ton. This one's up here where this other indention's at. So you got a washer, and you see this? That's a lock washer. See how it's weird?
Yeah.
Once you put your nut on there, that tightens down and it keeps your nut from coming loose. Alright. Now, take this guy, tighten that up till it quits spinning.
Be holding this right now.
I'll hold the shock. Trade me out. Alright. Yeah. Go ahead. Yep. Get it on there.
No room. It's alright. It's alright. There you go. There you go.
Alright. That's alright. Alright, just find the right way. There you go. Now go under and over to the other side. And do this one. There you go. Watch your head out.
You ready?
Yeah.
No angles, man.
It's tight. Alright, slow down. Don't hurry. But that's watching.
There's no way to get it in there,
See, you
dude.
might be right. Sometimes you gotta get an extension. Let me see. Sometimes you get an extension and makes that stick out farther, but it'll go. I'm hard-headed, see. I put it on there crooked. Alright, so some shocks there's not a difference, but this is your top. So go out here. Hey, it goes out here. No metal sleeve in that. See that? That's rubber because your sleeve is built in up here.
That was real lucky, Dad.
That was good. That was planned. So you got three pieces. You got a big washer, a lock washer, and a nut, and they go in just like that. Nah. Big washer, little washer, nut, nut. Now, I don't think that's the same size. I think they changed it. Nope. All right, get your other shock. Pick up the other shock, please. Come outside the frame here. It goes right there on that shiny stud. So I put the nuts on there so I wouldn't lose them. Let's take them off. Now, this metal end goes at the bottom, and the part with no sleeve goes at the top. There. Up under here.
We'll look at this part.
Flip it around. Stick this up behind here and put it on there. Get it lined up and slide it on. Alright, put this on. Whoa, about caught it. Go get it. That's wrenching. When you drop stuff, you gotta pick it up. Slide it on there. Put this on there. All right. You ever heard righty tighty, lefty loosey? To the right is tight. There you go. Bingo, man. Natural born wrench. That's crooked. It'll tighten up. All right, now I gotta find the bolts I had for the bottom. I had them. All we gotta do is put these lower bolts in. Let me go get them bolts. What I do with them? All right, let me get that shock lined up. Squeeze it up and line it up. Goes right here.
Where?
Don't knock the truck off the lift, Lex Luger. Get it straight. Now you gotta do it more. These will squeeze together on you too. Go up more so you got time. All right, now try it. I can't see nothing there. Get it in there. That seems too big. Yeah, I'll have to get shorter. That's not tighten those down yet. Well, this is what happens. You don't have the right bolts. I don't know where the bolts that came out of the half-ton rear end are, but
What do I do?
I gotta cut this.
Okay.
All right, stick it in. Thank you.
Hammer.
Put MC hammer. Put the nut on it. All right, they sent everything but lower bolts. I gotta get some shorter bolts and put on, but hey, that's why it's first shock job. What do you think of your first shock job?
Pretty good, man.
15 years old, man. I had never done a shock job when I was 15 years old. I lifted my first square body when I was about 17 or 18 years old. So you're doing good, man. Just tighten it down so it don't come off, and that's about all we can do on that. We just, the lift kit's pretty much done. I gotta go back and finish torquing down all the U-bolts. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use a hammer. You use a hammer and tap these U-bolts, squeeze them in as you're tightening it. See how they're spread out right there? When you drive, that'll come loose, and those will come together, and it'll be loose up here. So you want to take a hammer, tap those in as you're tightening them up, and then tighten the hell out of them. Same way with all of them. I gotta go around, tighten them all up. I gotta put the drag link on the front, and then that's pretty much it for the lift kit. What do you think?
Heck yeah.
So we want to get it off this lift because we can't finish buffing it. We can't work on the interior or nothing because we can't open the doors on the lift. That's a bad thing about the lift. So I'm going to work on getting this drag link. We already got our steering correction for our lift. I got this on another arm. I'm going to work on getting it cleaned up and put it on. And then we still got to pull steering column out and all that other stuff. But hard place to play basketball around here, ain't it?
Yeah, there's no air in the ball.
There's no air in the ball, and there's always trucks in the way. So that's going to do it for finishing up the lift on this. Now I'm going to grab some wrenches and start getting a transmission loose from the motor so I get the motor out of it tonight when we keep moving on. Thanks for the help, son.
You're welcome, Dad.
People's been asking you, where make the kid wrench on it. Well, here we are. We're wrenching. So that's all you can hope for.
No.
All right, they went to work out. They go to the Y, even take old Sammy. He raises hell in the kids' playroom. Wyatt works out like mad, man. Jennifer's been working out hard. I've been working outside. So I got all the transmission bolts out but two for the bell housing. I'm going to take the forward bolts out for the actual transmission because I want to separate them. And then I'm going to lower it down, get everything. I already got the motor mount bolts out, got the starter unhooked. There's no fuel line. So when I get these bolts out, I'm going to lower it down, go up top, pull the stripper cap off, plug wires, hoses, stuff like that. Start making my way to get the carburetor off, get a plate on there so I can hook to it, start getting it out. That's what we're going to do. Got my handy dandy longest extension they make. Hopefully I can reach up there and get those last two bolts. I need a second extension. I got to take the shifter out too, so I'm going to have to get the whole truck, move forward. I'm running out of daylight. Got one more over here. Alright, got all the bell housing bolts out. I'm gonna get these transmission bolts out. It'll hold itself up in there until we get a chain on it. We'll get rid of these old fuel lines that don't go to nothing. This is the nastiest transmission I've ever seen. I mean, I've never really seen a small block Chevy dump that much oil. You can't even see the heads of the bolts. So that's pretty much why I started pulling this stuff out. There's no way I'm gonna work hard on something that's got that much dirt up under there. All right, we're moving. We got the whole transmission loose underneath except for 2 cross member bolts. We got the drag link back on here. Hammer torqued on the other end with the pin in it. And then we got to put this end up here. Put a little WD on that so we can get the adjuster loose. Sounds like the IRS man, the adjuster. Got it. All right. What's next, boss? Now we need to get this other adjuster loose. All right. Now once I get it down on the ground, get the other steering wheel in it, I'll fine tune all that. I'm gonna leave it loose. We're not driving anywhere. Obviously there's no engine in it, so don't freak out. We'll get those lined up. We don't want them laying funky like that. Put the side load on them. That's really all. I mean, I'm going to tighten up all 4 of these leaf spring bolts. I haven't done that yet. And then once I get on the ground, I'll do the U-bolts. All right, now we're on the ground. Shocks are on it, steering's on it. We don't have brake calipers, and we're going to do 4-wheel disc brakes. It's all right, we're not driving. So we'll jump up here, see what I got to do. Start getting all this stuff loose. There ain't much hooked up. I'm going to just jerk it out with a Fury. I don't plan on using this engine. I didn't like the way it sounded when it was running, so here we go. More stripping. All right, got the hoe right next to me running. Got the hook on the engine. We're gonna put the chain on it and then put an extra chain on it. I got a transmission jack under the transfer case, cross member. I still got some bolts holding it in so it won't come out. We'll get the motor out, then we'll take that out the bottom once we get the shifter out of its cup. I'm gonna put an extra chain around the exhaust manifolds because the aluminum intake, one of the carburetor bolts is stripped out and there wasn't even a bolt in it. So normally I trust those little carburetor plates, but I don't want to destroy my truck for no reason, so we're gonna run an extra chain. All right, 2 chains, the wrapper. Let's see if we can pull a small block Chevy without hurting the truck. Boom, just like that. That's a big boom, baby. Like Mary Poppins, I think, said, up, up, and away. Here we go. All right, well, if that's where the work portion of this video ends, we just want to redo a little recap. We're going to save everything we can off that motor because I did hear it run. The alternator, the distributor, clutch and flywheel's junk, manifolds are junk. We may keep some of that stuff around. Intake manifold, I'll take it off, hang it on the wall. But the plans for this is either small block Chevy or carbed LS. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 small block Chevys, and I'd like to use one of them because there's nothing really cooler than a small block Chevy. We're not trying to make power. We're not trying to get maximum fuel mileage. Put a small block Chevy in it, drive it normal, get 11, 12 miles a gallon. Hobby truck, something that hopefully Wyatt can jump in and go with us to places, shows, feel like part of the gang. Nothing's cooler than riding around in your own truck. We've been doing a lot of driving around here and stuff, just making him drive everything, mowers, the mule, just if we're on something, I make him drive now. That's the mode he's in. Learn how to drive and control machines. So kids today are a little different than when I was born. If you're going to teach your kids the way you were taught, you're doing it wrong. We live in a whole new world, whole new ideas, whole new inventions and creations. And the kids are kids. They're going to do their own thing, same as you and I did when we were young. You may ask yourself, why is Tim taking his truck apart and putting it together? Well, it's filthy. We don't know who owned it. We don't know what kind of life it lived. It is absolutely filthy. I found like 5 oil can lids up under the body mount. Whatever motor was in this truck leaked and leaked. Probably had 305 or something in it, and it just leaked and leaked and leaked. That's not the original motor. That's been put in at some point in time, long enough ago to where that one's been leaking. So the next step is to get the transmission transfer case out. We'll feel it. Obviously, we have no way of telling if it's any good. You can tell a lot by how sloppy the shifter is, how good the shafts feel in your hand. We'll power wash it, clean it, make it presentable, put new fluid in it, put a new hydraulic clutch on it, put a new clutch on the motor that we put in. The next phase of this truck will be getting the spare motor that I want to use out and firing it up. It's the one we already had running. We want to see if it runs good enough to use. Another option is to use the motor in Jennifer's truck that we haven't got to yet. We know it runs. We heard it run, but it's like all this other stuff. We just heard it run for a few minutes. So I'm going to build a stand where I could put these motors on. I have part of one. I had it before, took it apart because I needed the steel off of it. So project 3/4 ton, Wyatt's truck. We'll come up with something quirky to call it, but it's just a truck for now. The great American dream, what every kid would want, what I wanted. I had a red one, but anyways. So now that we got the lift and it's rolling and steering, we can move it around. We'll probably get it off this lift and get it over there closer to the barn, get it power washed on the lift first. We'll get it all cleaned out as much as we can. That's a filthy job. Just got to get her there and let it happen. Just let it spray you in the face and clean it all up. Luckily, we got this outside lift. It makes that a breeze. And that's about it. We'll catch you on the next one. We got the motor out. We got the shocks put on. We got the Boyder wrench. We're just going to keep working on it and do as much as we can with those little as we got. So you probably got a truck just like this in your driveway, so get up and work on it. It's real easy, man. Just turn wrenches. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. We'll see you in a little bit. My hat don't match.
What's up, everybody?
What's happening?
That'll do it for our Friday video. I know that you didn't see me and Sammy a lot in this, but he had a busy week this week, which means I had a busy week this week. So you got some Wyatt and Tim, which is my favorite. So
this is actually Friday morning. It's a beautiful day. So hope you all have a good day. Everybody's life is treating them well. Little variation in this video, just kind of what we do, bounce around, sell a little wood. We did get Wyatt to do a little work in this video. Kids these days are different than when we were kids.
It's
so,
true.
But it'll be all right. It's fun experience. So we got to do a little wrenching on that. Got the motor pulled out of that late last night, or well, not late, but dark. Look at our
There's
dog.
Wanda being good.
Yeah, Wanda's never on camera. So that's just us having a normal day, normal routine for us. We enjoy.
We're moving right along on the ramp truck, and we're moving right along on the black truck. We're trying to come up with a new name for it, something clever. So that's in the works. You'll have that coming soon. Tomorrow, I'm really excited. We got invited to go to a show that is not too far from here. We're actually just going to load Dick Banjo up and drive it there because it's only about 20 miles.
Yeah. So Road Devils Car Club, I've heard of them. I've never been to their show. It's at the Rip Rap Roadhouse up outside of Dayton. It's a free show, I heard, and it's from 12 on. Should be beautiful weather. We got to get out of Waynesville anyway because they're having a sauerkraut festival, and we don't want.
Oh yeah, we got to get out of town when there's a million people here, dude. You have no idea. There's Renaissance Festival, there's Sauerkraut Festival,
Motorcycle Hill Climb,
and the Motorcycle Hill Climbs this weekend. We got to be as far away from these jokers as we can get.
You know when you're going to Dayton, things are bad at home. So it should be a good time. It's a culture type experience.
I'm real excited.
We've met one of the guys that should be there, and one of the guys that does a lot of promoting for him. We met him at SWAT meet and hung out with him for 2 days, and that was fun. And met some of his friends and everything.
There goes
and
Otis.
just based off meeting those guys, we imagine it's going to be a great experience.
Yeah, it's supposed to be beautiful weather. Like you said, it's at 12. I could be wrong about this, but I did read something I thought that said that they had camping, which I'm not planning on camping. But for those of you that might want to, free show and it's free camping, I think maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong.
They have
Look it
a
up.
Facebook page called the Lowdown Hoedown.
Look it up. Lowdown Hoedown tomorrow.
That's where we'll be. Hopefully we'll be there about 12 or 1.
Yeah.
And
Come
if you're
say
around,
hi.
say hi.
Just come say hi to us. Tell us what you drove in. Let us film it. Do a little interview. We love those.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday.
See ya.